We're currently living in a time where it's cool and in style to be unapologetically black. But some think Tiffany Haddish is taking it too far. This past Thursday, Haddish stopped by the Breakfast Club to promote her latest film, Like a Boss. In the interview, Tiffany was asked to give her thoughts on the critics who would accuse her of cooning and perpetuating negative black stereotypes. Tiffany's response was geared towards black Twitter and black outlets.
Because, people love to say Tiffany Haddish be cooning.
I think they say that because they notice that white people is paying attention to me. You know what I noticed? White people don't never say about another white person, oh, they being wiggers, or they might say something about Trump or whatever. They might hate on Trump. But black people would be so quick to reject you, which makes me believe they jealous of me because I'm being myself and they can't be themselves because they've been being fake for so long.
Now that we've heard her response, does she have a valid stance? So I watched the Breakfast Club interview with Tiffany Haddish, and one of the things that stuck out to me is when she said, white people are paying attention to me now. That's why they're mad. Of course, Tiffany, white people are paying attention to you now because you're so confident in carrying out the negative stereotypes of black people. But if you look back in the early 1900s, Stepin Fetch did the same thing. He was one of the highest paid black comedians in that time, but his claim to fame was carrying out negative stereotypes of black people. The game don't change, the people do, and you're the new player. And we don't rock with that. That's the thing that we're saying. We was for Tiffany with Girls Trip. We was for her, we rooted for her, but when you started doing bullshit like taking chicken on the red carpet, then that's when you take a step back like, what's going on? Like, that's not cool. That's not cool at all.
So I think the comparison to Stepin Fetch is a reach. I think that's
it's the same
reach.
thing.
It's not. You're comparing the 2020s of someone. It's 2020 to back in 1934.
It's the same thing. You pick the one black person and you carry out the negative stereotype of all black people on this huge platform, and we're going to pay you millions of dollars to do so.
Tiffany
It's
Haddish,
deeper than what you're saying.
she's not carrying out negative stereotypes. Tiffany Haddish is simply being a comedian and she's being an entertainer. And one thing where she did have a good point and where I agree with her with is she's being over-criticized. So one thing that Tiffany Haddish said that I directly agree with is people are just jealous and hating on her success. And that's all it is. And that's what we do in our community. Once you reach a certain level of success, everybody just wants to tear her down for simply being herself. She has reached a certain level of success, so people want her to change. It's like, no, white people watching you, you gotta behave. You gotta put on a different act. You gotta act like this. You gotta act like Tiffany Haddish is being herself. And that's what she should do. Now, that's what you call a good example. That's what young kings and queens should watch and see. Always be yourself. Don't change just because your bank account grew.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. And another thing she said in the interview that just didn't sit well with me is white people, they don't criticize each other. White people, they're not the ones rejecting each other. Black people are the only ones to do that. And I'm thinking to myself, like, you're wrong again. Yes, they do, Tiffany. White people criticize each other. They do. You have, let a white person step outside the family and go date, let a white girl step outside the family and go date a black man, or vice versa. That white family is going to shun them, right? They're going to shun that biracial kid. It's not a black, or it's not a thing as far as white people don't do it to each other. No, we are sensitive as far as how we are represented in the media. We are, Tiffany. And the thing is, when you take on this platform and Hollywood chooses you and put you on this pedestal, we want you to represent us in a positive way. So you have your Issa Rae's, you have your Amanda Seals, you have your Regina Halls, right? And then you have your Tiffany Haddishes and you got your Lonnie Loves. But it's like, you're better than that. I know Tiffany Haddish better than that. She better than that, but she taking it's easy to be ignorant. And I just think she's in denial. Like, when I'm watching her respond to these critics, you in denial. You know what you're doing. You're 40 years old. You are 40 years old. You know better.
I think
Tiffany know better.
I think the problem is we are expecting this girl to lead a generation or represent black women. Tiffany Haddish does not represent all black women. She's an entertainer. She's a comedian. She's doing her job. It's like we're giving her this huge responsibility, like we want her to lead the revolution. Like, that's not what that lady is there to do. She's there to make us laugh. We laughed. Did you laugh? When she pulled the chicken out at the red carpet, we laughed. It was funny. It was meant to be funny, and you laughed just like we all did. We weren't laughing at her. We were laughing with her because it was a joke.
No, I did not laugh at that. Nothing about that was funny.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not.
She was trying to be funny. She's being herself. She's being lively. And she's being over-criticized for doing so. And I like how she has started 2020 addressing the fact that, honestly, I think people are just mad because I'm being myself. People are just mad because if they were in this position, they would feel like they have to they would have to change who they are.
Tiffany Haddish is in a position, and there's a difference. You can be popular and you can be respected. She's literally setting herself up not to be respected by black people. Yeah, we know who you are. Yeah, white people, they love you. White people love for us to carry out the negative stereotypes. They love it. It makes them comfortable. And she's okay with doing that.
She's okay with being an entertainer. She's not a state senator. She's an entertainer. She's okay with making people laugh.
So when you get to that point, it comes with a level of responsibility of putting us in a positive light. Unfortunately, millions of people are watching you. Millions of impressionable young black women and girls are watching you. And we don't want you to be in that position having goddamn fried chicken on the red carpet or going to the Wendy's show saying, yeah, I still got my tag on my shoes because I'm going to take them back or I'm going to sell them on Instagram. Because what everybody think? Black women go into the stores, they buy a dress, wear it to the club and take it back. We keep our tags on our clothes, we take it back. So why? You don't have to do that. She's talented. She's funny. She's an amazing actress. You don't have to do all of that.
You don't have to be entertaining.
No, you don't.
She don't have to be entertaining.
No.
She's just supposed to come and do her press.
No, you don't have to tap dance.
She's not tap dancing.
Yes, she is.
Y'all, you're too woke. You're too woke, and you need to take a nap. She's not tap dancing. Tiffany Haddish is happy in where she is in her life. She's living her life. She's happy. She's making everyone around her laugh, and that's what she's supposed to do.
Here's the thing. I want Tiffany Haddish to show some growth. Right? Again, this is a 40-year-old woman we're talking about. Tiffany's not in her 20s. She's not in her 30s. She's 40 years damn old. Take a look at Dave Chappelle, right? He reached the point. You referred to the Pixie sketch. He reached the point where he said, I can't continue to carry out this stereotype of black people. I can't do that. I'm not saying Tiffany Haddish has to leave. I'm not saying any of that. But what I'm saying is just value the responsibility that you hold to put us in a positive light. And if you're not going to do that, then no, we're not going to rock with you. And it's not jealousy. Ain't nobody jealous of Tiffany Haddish. We rock with you. No, we rock with Tiffany.
People are jealous of her success.
That's the thing. We're rooting for you. We are all looking and rooting for you. But don't get up there and really put us out like we just some old, just loud ghetto people that can't keep a secret, and we take our clothes back and we wear our stuff all over again, and we just love our chicken. We love our chicken so damn much that we take it to the damn awards show.
I'll root for Tiffany, and I'm entertained because I look to her to entertain me. I don't look to her to lead me to do nothing else but make me laugh. If she was the president, that's different. She's a comedian. She's an entertainer. You all are expecting too much from her. What do you want her to do? Whatever you're looking from Tiffany, go get that from your parents. Go get that from the people that's supposed to guide you and lead you in life. She is put there to entertain. And we are over-criticizing her simply because she's a successful black woman. And people are jealous of other success. Simple.
So this sounds like jealousy.
Yes.
Us holding our people accountable is jealousy? Or is it that we are holding you accountable?
It's hating on another person's success.
It's
because
not hating.
her critics, if you all are put in her shoes, what you're telling her to do is not be herself. Change, behave. White people watching you, behave. No, be yourself.
We're watching you. That's where you're going wrong. It's not white people watching you. Behave in front of the white man.
That's what it sounds like.
No, it's we're watching you. There are young black women watching you. There are young black girls watching you.
And they should be watching to laugh. They should be watching to laugh. If they're watching anything outside of that, they need to watch their parents for that.
Here's the thing with Tiffany Haddish, I root for her. You know, I'm not a Tiffany Haddish critic, or I'm not jealous or anything like that. It's just that in the year of 2020, I think it's lit to be black. I think we focus, or we're moving into a movement of, as far as black people, we're embracing our blackness. We love being black. We take pride in that, right? So the days are over of perpetuating that negative stereotype. Those days are over. That's played out. So I just want her to get with the times. So at the end of the day, I just feel like, get with the times. That's all I'm saying. Well, let us know in the comments below. Is Tiffany Haddish's response to her critics valid? Until next week, it's CJ and Sade with Comedy Hype News.